This right here is the thinnest foldable phone, the Honor Magic V2, and in this video I'm going to be discussing whether this is the best foldable phone to buy in 2024. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. The first thing I would like to talk about is the design and build quality. This phone is super light and thin. When it's folded, it's only 9.9 millimeters thin, and when it's unfolded, it's only 4.7 millimeters thin, which is insanely thin compared to normal phones. It also comes with a titanium hinge that can withstand up to 400,000 folds in its lifetime, which is crazy. I also like how clean the design is. There's not too much going on at the back, but this leather design just makes it stand out. And it also comes with this premium looking case which just fits on the phone, obviously like a glove. These rounded aluminum corners just makes it feel so comfortable to hold in the hand. There's no sharp edges at all except for this parts here, but it doesn't feel bad to hold in the hand at all. Super comfortable device and super light, as I mentioned. The second thing I would like to discuss is the display on this phone. So the outer display is a 6.4 inch display, 120 Hz refresh rate. It's an LTPO OLED display which is super smooth to use and can get really bright if you push it, which is always nice because when you're outside it makes it super easy to use. I'm so sorry, the screen is so bright that the camera is not able to focus anymore, so I have to put it back down. But yeah, the screen is really bright, it's snappy, there's no lag at all, pure 120 Hz refresh rate. When you open the phone, you get surprised by a massive 7.9 inch display, which is also LTPO OLED display, 120 Hz, super smooth as I mentioned, there's no lag, and I like how rounded the phone is on the edges. It's super nice, and the bezels are not thick at all. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see the bezels, but yeah, the bezels are not big at all, and the crease is not as noticeable as on other foldable phones, which is something I really like. You can use the phone while it's like this, but I wouldn't do that obviously. But yeah, the crease is not there, as I mentioned. You basically can't see it, but at some angles you can see it, but feeling it is not really there, I would say. When you're gaming as well, the display is super snappy, the colors are accurate, everything you'd expect on a flagship phone. When it comes to software, this phone runs on Magic OS 7.2, which is not the latest. The Honor Magic 6 Pro has got Magic OS 8.0, so I'm sure there's gonna be an update later on for these phones. Currently it's running on Android 13, which is not bad. It's last year's software obviously, but I think an update is gonna come soon for this. But if you didn't know, there's this trick you can do with Android 13, which is not part of the video, but yeah, it runs on Android 13 and it's not bad at all. You can run basically anything on this phone. Moving over to performance, this phone is packed with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It has 16 gigs of RAM plus what they call Honor RAM Turbo. We have up to 7 gigs of Honor RAM Turbo, which is normally known as virtual RAM, as well as 512 gigs of storage, which is insane. So gaming on this phone or watching content, video editing will be ultra smooth. Let me just try out Angry Birds quickly and show you how impressive this phone really is. I know this game is not a highly demanding game obviously, but the gaming experience is super good, and I'm gonna turn up the volume just so that you can hear the audio as well. So let's just try that. I'm gonna try out one level. Hopefully I win, because I suck at gaming, guys. So let's see. I suck at gaming, bro. Like, gaming is not my thing. Let's go, man. Oh, not bad actually. Oh, okay. Now I think the level's still low. That's why I'm able to do this in one go. Oh, nah, that's amazing. So as you can see, the audio is good. The phone is handling everything really smoothly. There's no lag at all. The experience is pretty fun with amazing audio and amazing display. If you want a bigger display, you can just open your phone and now you've got a massive 7.9 inch display that you can play on, which is insane. And that's why you want to get a foldable phone, really. Come on, what you laughing for, bro? Laugh again now, bro. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. And if you're wondering how good the camera quality on this phone is, it's pretty amazing, but it's not the best camera ever. What I would say is it's a good camera, but this phone is not for videos and taking photos, but it's good at it, very good. I'm going to show you some shots that I took of plants outside, but they came out a bit oversaturated. It doesn't look like the real life thing. But what I use basically is the pro mode on the camera, and then I adjust everything to my liking. So if you understand how a camera works, you'll be able to adjust things like your ISO, shutter speed and Kelvins, so that you can take better photos or video. That's what I do, and that's a hack for you guys. If you don't know, there's a pro mode that you can use. I also like this movie mode that comes on the phone. You can use a lot while recording a video. So many interesting features on this camera. There's also a motion sensing feature. You tap on this icon, if you turn that on, it auto captures highlights of you smiling, running and jumping, and it also captures cats and dogs. So this is really insane. You can just enable it like that, and this is one of my favorite features on the Honor Magic V2, but it was improved on the Honor Magic 6 Pro. And with all the specs I mentioned, this phone needs a powerful battery, so that's why it's packed with a 5000 mAh battery, and from my experience so far, it lasts 9 to 13 hours depending on your use. When I'm watching TikTok, YouTube, etc., it lasts that long. So I don't game that much, so I'm not able to tell you how long it lasts when gaming, but it's a really good battery. It's a 5000 mAh dual silicon carbon battery, and it's only 2.7 millimeters thick. So that's how they were able to fit that massive battery inside this phone, because of how thin the battery is, because normally it's thicker than that. With all this flashiness comes a price, right? And you're wondering how much this phone costs in South Africa. So to pick up one of these, this one goes for around 40,000 rand or 39,099 rand, which is quite pricey, but I am telling you, this phone is worth every penny. The multitasking capabilities on this are insane. You can open up multi windows at one time, which makes work super fluid. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this design, and would you buy a phone like this for 40,000 rand? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.